and what are we going to do with it? But I tell you, we go to these schools. We're in the schools. We know who's hurting. We know, like I say, our mental health services are in dire straits. I mean, I think all of us know someone who is affected with some kind of mental challenge and needs help. And what we've done is we've cut our costs to the point where it used to be we would go out and deal with those who have middle ground, in the middle ground, right? Not so severe, where it's so out of hand, right? The medication is going to take a while to kick in. What we've done now we're dealing with the most severe cases. So those folks that were challenged mentally, that were mid-ground, we've kind of abandoned them, and now we're trying to focus on the really, really critically more severe cases, which is just not, that's just not good business, right? And our families are left. Our families are left with that challenge of what do we do with that relative that really, really needs help. So all we can say, it was a fight, a good fight. I want to tell you this. I got to tell you this while we're talking, and I'm going to be brief. How much time I have, Kim? Okay, but listen. I want to say some good news. I'm going to talk about some good news. And this is funny. It's funny because we were with Senator Lankford last night. Senator Lankford is a Republican who, quite frankly, I respect Senator Lankford because he is upfront with what his positions are. Okay? And whether you agree with him or not, he's going to let you know how he feels. And I can respect the person that does that. We had a town hall last night. There were about 200 people there. I think that's pretty good for a town hall meeting. And folks were telling me, asking me why was I going, right? Why was I going to share the stage with Senator Lankford? You're a Democrat, and we're trying to get him on gun reform in terms of what happened with the incident with the bump stock and all of that. And I met with some of the moms, that are organized, right? Well, they've been organized for a while, since Sandy Hook, actually. And they were looking at him, are you for real? They were just, it's funny, you put your questions in a hat. And it's somehow those moms had loaded that hat up because every time they pulled a name out, it was, moms demand action. Moms demand action. Moms demand action, right? I said, I think this thing is fixed. I think this fight is fixed. But they had great questions. But you know what? What I noticed is I thought they felt okay with his responses. Didn't you feel that he was forthright, that he was standing there, whatever you were going to ask, he was ready to answer? And I can respect that. I also said I'm a person of faith. And what I know is every time I've reached out to Senator Lankford, he has responded that day. And he will pick up the phone and you can have a conversation. And he's been helpful. And so that's when folks said to me, why are you going out there to be with that Republican? I said, I'm going out there. That's Representative Lee Wright. Right? I'm just saying, speaking of Republicans going by the window. It's Halloween, though. Yeah.
Wow. Invite him in.
Is he coming in?
Yeah, 2 of them. Come here. Stop, Monroe. How are you all doing? I just wanted to say hello. I see Representative Lee Wright. Senator Lee Wright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We just wanted to say hello to you. These are all Democratic loving and Republican loving people when we get this budget together.
Nice.
And I just wanted to say hello to you guys.
Well, thank you, Regina.
Yeah, hello.
We were with Senator Lankford last night when he was in town, so we were just, quite honestly, I was talking about how forthright he is.
Yes.
And I appreciate that his willingness to work across the aisles.
Well, I'll tell you, y'all are well represented at the Capitol. I think the world of representing Regina, so good sense of.
Senator Lee Wright, that was unexpected. Well, thank you very much.